Hi, beautiful Capricorn. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Capricorn, it has taken some time to get back to these readings. My boy has been sick, but now he's well and fine. And that's why it's taken forever. So let's just jump into your reading here, Capricorn, for the coming month. So that's basically, we have about a week when I'm doing these readings, about a week of October left. And then about 3 weeks into November is your time frame for these readings, or for this message. We're starting straight away with 180. Is there a 180 in your life? Summon competition, summon courage and self-confidence. Is there something that you want to go after? Is there something, this usually when this comes out, we're going to go deeper, we're going to figure out everything. By the time that we have come to the end of this reading, you're going to know whether this was your message or not. Then also if you want to come to the extension of this reading to go even deeper into the message. So just because we see this right here, it can end up being like something that doesn't look like this whatsoever, but here's where we start. And usually when this comes out, with the big full moon there in the back, there's this notion of having gone in one direction, like we're going in this direction, we're going there like 100% in speed, and then you're doing a 180, like you're switching something up in your life, you're going a complete different direction, choosing a new path. It doesn't have to be that you're like going against. The 180 sounds like you're going against what you just did. It doesn't have to be that, but it can be like a clear shift in a path, like we're doing something completely different here. This child, there's a child here sitting on top of this tiger. This child is very excited about this choice. The child is like, I've been asking for this forever. Like, yoo-hoo, like it's really time to do this. Today I'm seeing a lot of peacock feathers like surrounding this child, or like the child almost has like a cape of these peacock feathers. And the peacock to me stands out as resurrection, sort of coming back from the dead, a little bit of phoenix rising feeling there. Also it can be that you're meeting a soulmate, that there's a soulmate encounter. I'm getting very much like universe, portals, black holes. Yeah, we're up in the ethers for sure. So let's see what this is about. And I am drawn to the summon courage and self-confidence. So is there something that you need to sort of work yourself up towards? Is there something like, I want to go after this, but I need a little bit of courage in order to pursue it. I need a little bit more self-confidence in order to really go after what I want. So let's see what that is about. So why is this here for Capricorn, please? Why is this here for Capricorn? Here and now. So we don't want to think about the past, and we also don't want to think about the future, because once you are in your past thinking about something from your past, or once you're in your future, you're not in your creative, you can't create. Does that make sense? You can't create anything from the past. You can't create anything from the future. You can only create in your here and now. Does that make sense? There's nowhere else. Once you're outside of that, there's no creation anymore. Like right now is where you have all the power. In the present moment, right here and right now, is where you have all your creative power. So whether you're thinking about your past or whether you're thinking about your future, you're still thinking about it here and now. And the way to access the creative, powers, the creative, like to get into them, so that manifestations start to happen in your life, is by really tuning into the here and now of the energy. Does that make sense? Like if I'm sitting right here, I can think about what I'm gonna pick up my boy later. I'm gonna, whatever it is that is like in the future, that's in the future, but that's not my creative power. My creative power in the here and now is like, I have a microphone right here, I have a computer, I have a camera, I have these cards, I'm sitting on this chair, I can feel how it feels with the desk. I'm whatever is in the surrounding is the here and now. And so there's something about whatever this is, whatever this 180 or whatever this shift of path, going into this new path, choosing a different direction for yourself, where you will sort of access all of that and where you will really have the option to do this 180 or option to do this, like choose this new path for yourself, is completely being in the here and now. Okay? We have a 32 there. So it's adding up to number 5. So there are obstacles, but you can overcome them. There's a great opportunity for change. It might be that you feel it is a very exciting child. It is a very exciting child. Like she is or he is so happy to be moving in this direction. I'm feeling so energized. But this though, it's a little bit like I'm opening the window to new opportunities, but behind that window or those shutters are just another shutter. Like there's just, it's like you're waiting for the opportunity to open. You're waiting for the opportunity to open. Can we clarify this even more? Can we go deeper into this message here? What is this about for Capricorn, please? Solutions and patience. Don't you just want to scream when you hear that? But it is solution on the horizon. 14 is solutions. 14 is solutions, and it's a new opportunity for the heart. This card entails that we have everything we need in the present moment. So there it is again, the here and now. In the present moment, you have everything you need. We have the seed, we have the idea that comes in that shapes the seed, and the seed is creating a flower. So we have the whole process sitting right in front of us. Like the whole process is right here. So do you see the ethers, like the essence is coming in, and we're creating a seed, and out of the seed comes the flower, and the flower is already here. It's sitting right in front of you. You're having your eyes closed. So there's I don't know if it's right there, but you just don't see it just yet. Like this new opportunity, this new path, this new turn of events in your life, this new opening where you feel like, I'm trying to open the window, but there's just another window behind it. It might not necessarily be true. It might be sitting right in front of your face, but either you don't believe it, like you want this shift to take place, you want this to happen. So if this is like something simple, like, and it might, I don't mean to downgrade it, like if it's so simple as like a job or as like a relationship, maybe somebody has been fighting to get into this most beautiful relationship for years and years, or you've been fighting to get to this place like a job situation, and here I am saying, like, if it's something easy like a job but I mean it in the kindest sense, like if there is something like you just want this job occupation thing, you just want to start this business, or you want to launch this website, or you want to get into a creative something with somebody else, whatever this is for you, it's like you need confidence, you need courage to like work up the feeling that you can do this, like you can truly do this. And you might have asked for it for such a long time that when it actually is right here, it's sitting right in front of you, it's so tough to believe that it actually is, that you're not even seeing it. You know, we can only see what we believe, right? We can only see what we believe. And if that is a relationship, like we have the indication there of a soulmate with the peacock feathers there, like being so excited about this relationship and like wanting to go after it. But then thinking about how it's been in the past, or maybe even go a little bit too far into the future about how this is going to be. Is it really going to be? Is it ever going to be? Like, and then it feels like all of a sudden you're not in your creative, not in your creative moment anymore. Like you put yourself either to think about what happened in the past or thinking about what will happen in the future. And even though you're, like I said, it doesn't have to be a relationship, it doesn't have to be a job, it can be something else. Whatever this is for you, to put that in like in the equation of what I'm talking about, there is this opportunity for you to choose this new path, to choose this job, this relationship, this new set of life for yourself. The essence of it, that the idea of it has already taken place. The seed is already here and the flower has already blossomed. There's a new opportunity for your heart. But you're having your eyes closed and you're not actually seeing what's right in front of your face. Something is right here. So can we clarify this even more? What is right here? How can we help Capricorn here? Let's see, this is coming out first. Number 4, the Emperor. And solutions again. Number 14 again. And with the solutions card. With the number 6 of Gabriel, this is just gorgeous. So, okay. We want to make a complete change. Maybe you even have been offered, like there's a love relationship on the table. There's a new friendship. There's a new opportunity sitting on the table. There's a new job. It can be like a job offer has already come in. There's a new situation for you, or you have an idea to start something. You have an idea to launch something, and the way you do this is by not thinking about what happened in the past due to this situation, or going too far into the future. If you sort of just go moment by moment, day by day, with new inspiration, new ideas, new guidance, staying in the present moment, be patient about things showing up for you. Understanding it's right in front of your face. If you just saw it, it's right in front of your face. 14, a new beginning for the heart. Then comes the Emperor. The Emperor is solid. There's a 4 again. So this is a heart matter for you. You're laying a new foundation as we speak. And the Emperor is like so solid, so stable, very efficient, I'm going to read out, what is this? Stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. Like he goes after what he wants. He has a structured plan. He knows what he's after. Maybe, I don't want to say that is something that is to a fault here, like to be that planned, but it can be that the Emperor, you need the Emperor's confidence. It's so good to have. The Emperor's courage, it's so good to have. Like when you step into the Emperor's energy, there is like, you will succeed. This will take place, because the Emperor is all about like, I know what I'm doing and I'm going after it and there's no stopping me. So it's a really awesome energy, but there's something around it, because I'm seeing the two solutions coming out, like 2, 14 and 6. Which is the connection to your higher power. Like success is here. Success is really here. But there's something about maybe Capricorn, and I don't know like how you work like normally when it comes to like, can you sort of wing it a little bit? Can you be a little bit more trusting? Like you don't, I mean, usually I would say make a plan. Make a structured plan and see, sort of follow that plan and follow that structure. That's going to be like so serving for you. But this time around, it feels like if you can loosen the grip a little bit around that, like to just go with the flow a little bit more, and just, I know it's so big to say and it's so silly to say when you don't, but to trust the universe on this one. Trust the universe on this one. We have 214 here, so solutions is on its way. So solutions are here already. And if you're having like a rigid, this is how it's gonna be, this is like my A, B, C, D, E, F, G, like this is how A looks, this is how B looks, and then the B doesn't show up exactly in the form that you thought it was gonna show up. That's what I mean with like, try to loosen up the, like, I have an idea and here's what I want. Try to be not so much about and exactly the journey there, exactly the form, the shape, the people, the place even. You know, we sometimes have a really, really beautiful idea about what we think love is. This is what I want in a love relationship, and this is what I want them to look like. Here, this is the type of job I want to have, and these are the hours, and here's how exactly it should be. You know, when we pinpoint so to the T, everything like exactly to the detailed, you know, and the universe actually has a greater idea. It's an even bigger idea. It's a knockout. You can sort of stand in the way a little bit of that taking place because you're so fixated on exactly how it's going to look. Something comes to mind about like if you want to move somewhere, let's say, okay, I'm just going to use it as an example. So my sister and her family, they've been living in Sweden. We are from Sweden, but they've been living in Spain for the past little over a year now. And my sister was really fixated on Spain. So this story doesn't add up because they actually went out like to live in Spain. And if you feel really drawn to somewhere, you know, you should go there. But she could have been really, really disappointed. She could have been really, really disappointed if there was just, you know, a no way of going to Spain. But instead, they were sort of put in Greece or in Turkey or in, you know, any other country. I'm just trying to make a point of don't be so rigid and think that if you haven't been to the place, if you haven't been in the relationship, if you haven't been to this job or to this country or to this, you know, you don't really know. You have a knowing. I want to feel love. I want to feel freedom. I want to feel creative. I want to feel passionate. That's enough. Try to not fixate on Spain. Does that make sense? Like, try to not fixate on exactly this is how the person is going to be and this is what they're going to be working with. And if they're not working with this, then they're not probably my person. Like, try not to pinpoint so much exactly how it's going to show up, because the universe right here are trying to show you something and you're a little bit set in your ways. Maybe that's why it's like it is showing you something, but you're like, that's not what I had in mind, so I'm going to actually close my eyes here. We have the second solution card coming out. So 14, brand new beginning for the heart. This is really highlighted. This is having like a hyphen on top of it. Like this is really saying, we're saying this twice to you. Be patient because there are solutions. 14. And this solution is saying success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. There is a solution coming to this. You're going to see a clear path. But sort of in order to see the clear path and in order to continue to be patient, you need to trust the universe a little bit more, that they have their hands on this. Like they know what they're doing. With six of Gabriel, which is basically saying congratulations, like you did it. You kept focusing on whatever you wanted and you're now going to be able to step into whatever it is that you want. I'm going to take this to the extension and see what else I can find around this for you. So if you feel like this is my story and you're interested in listening to more about it, then you're so welcome to the extended reading. The link to that is in the description box down below. And oh, I have to say, I signed up for this place It's called Buy Me a Coffee. I continue to say these in my readings because I don't remember who the beautiful person was that recommended it to me. And I just want to say I love everything about it. I love the whole site. I probably, when they have the means to, I will move my whole extended thing from Vimeo to Buy Me a Coffee place there. If you want to check it out as a donation place, I just adore it. I love everything about it. The link to that also is in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, Capricorn. Take care, guys.